think, until I had my children. And I thought the world was going to gift me a career, money, a house, a life, a future, in any way. So I think, like, just work harder. Like, you cannot substitute anything. You can't substitute hard work with anything. And I think if I'd have switched on and just absolutely got my head down and worked harder, younger, I'd have learned so much more.
I think the thing is, and I think it's difficult because when you're young, you don't necessarily know what working harder actually kind of looks like until you have your first job. I mean, I had my first job at 15 and I paid my way through university even though my education was free. A lot of my friends were very entitled and didn't have to work and have 3 jobs, and I did because I was from a single parent family. I was born on the edge of a council estate in 1971 in Leicester, and I worked my arse off because I had nothing. My grandparents came from the valleys of South Wales and they had no shoes. They didn't go to school. They had no food. They went to the soup kitchens. And when you grow up with that in your family, you realise the power of working hard. But for now, for a generation where technology has made things, an awful lot easier and resilience is hard to build, it's very difficult to advise people what to do. So I actually sort of say to people, just be curious and ask questions and be open to learning, and just be directable. And not in the way that somebody will walk all over you, but just ask the questions. And I always say who, what, why, when, where, how. Why do you do it? How do you do it? Show me how you do the thing. And just learn by doing, especially for neurodivergent people that aren't classically academic and they want to go out and smash sport and do other stuff. Find the person that you admire the most and sidle up to them and say to them, hey Donna, that's really cool you do that. Can you show me, just explain a bit more about how that's done? And people will help you. British people are generally very nice and generally very helpful. Saying, can you just help me do this? I don't understand that. Could you just explain it a bit further? And a bit of polite questioning, especially if you're a raging introvert.